Not.
Dave, we live.
Yeah, we are now.
Yeah.
He was going to say something to me then, wasn't he? Oh, Ginger Ninja.
No, you know what, Dave, listen, I think, listen, all your viewers are here just to listen to Bill's 7-2 results. So what I'll do is I'll make everyone's life easier. I'll tell you a quick report of mine. I'll tell you a Paul's. Paul's was I won 3-0. Should have scored 27 goals. I'm pleased the clean sheet. Should have won the last 25 games out of, I've only played 18 league games. I had 22 players missing. Out of those 22, 9 are injured, rest of
Oh,
suspensions.
this is the cry.
Next week is a must-win game, and we're only in December if we want to be in the playoffs. But I want to catch Hartford, and I can't believe winning are above us. I wish there was a pound note behind Webs. That's his report. Mine is we won 3-1. Wish we had a clean sheet. Didn't get one. Lovely. Right, Bill, let's go, mate. 7-2.
Ow.
You know what? That's perfect, that mate. That's absolute perfect.
Remember whose side you're on, son? Yeah.
Very predictable, Paul. I know exactly what you're going to say, mate. But fair play. Good clean sheet, mate.
But you can talk. Let's do marks then, shall we?
Go on, mate. Go on. Have a little nibble. Go on.
It was unfair. It shouldn't have been out. But we're lack on players because of injuries.
I just said the same thing.
I had to play myself. I had to put myself on bench because I think I can still play football. When you was young, you Mel. Sorry.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Are we live, Dave?
You are live, yeah. I've already put on the description. It started already.
He's called me a melt live on this Paul. Live.
Yeah, I must admit.
Pay that back, Paul, mate.
Can't tell me I weren't bang on.
Give me a second. I'm nearly there.
Really, you must have wrote some notes down for this tonight, yeah?
No, I've been
no.
I've been too hungover celebrating.
Oh, I love that.
Mark, have you played anyone in the top 8 this last 4 weeks? No, 5 weeks. Just wondered.
No, mate. No. I haven't played you yet, have I? No, that's right. You're not top 8. Sorry, yeah.
Don't play us, mate, because we beat you.
Forever in my shadows, Paul.
Oh, of course I am.
Mind the gap.
Yeah. How many goals more? 3.
What's that?
How many more goals than you beat? It's goal
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
I'll get
it when I can.
Anyway, isn't it?
What's that?
Nice to see everyone's happy today.
It's great.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Great.
3 wins. Very rare.
Is it? Yeah, probably, yeah. And Arsenal drew at the Porter Day, weren't they, Mark, the Arsenal?
Yeah, but you know what, Paul? I've got a few friends, but you still take that before a game, away from home in Chelsea.
Take a point. Yeah, of course.
And people say 10 men, but it's hard to play against 10 men.
Take a point, 100% you take it.
Yeah.
I don't care that 10 men. That don't bother me.
Exactly that.
They were good, Chelsea.
Do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was aggressive. I thought it was in our faces. They didn't let us settle. We struggled playing out from the back with the 2 centre halves.
Yeah,
I think they put it right on us and put us under a lot of pressure.
That's the first time they played together.
Yeah.
I think that I was calling for Mourinho to go off at half time, to be fair. He gave the ball away in 3 areas, like it was unreal. He was so deep in the game as well.
Yeah, he does. He does do that.
And then right at the last death, who was it? Timber headed it or something?
Timber off Cockers, yeah.
Leaves off for a header. You win the game, mate, I'm telling you.
I thought Saka was poor tonight, though. I know he set up the goal, but
they had a quiet game. Listen, they've come off the back. Like, I don't care what people say. North London derby, you know, you got to win that, and then Bayern Munich, mate.
Yeah.
And then you go again Wednesday. There's no rest.
No, exactly that.
And then Villa away Saturday.
Nice. Well, welcome to the Reposs Managers View, and of course we're joined by the boys with a 100% record this weekend. Mark, of course, Paul, and Billy. And yeah, some good results for you guys as well. Shall we start with a 7 first, get it out of the way, or do you want me to go with you, Mark, or you, Paul? Which one who wants to go first?
Mark, don't mind Bill going, but I've got an interview tomorrow at 9:30. So
Go on then, Bill. I mean, no one was expecting that, were they? 7-2 against the leaders and away from home.
No, no. I was quite confident that we'd beat them. If I'm honest, they've got a nice big pitch. Team talk for the game was they're quite a direct team. They've got their main midfielder missing, so I knew they wouldn't have the legs to cope with our pace that we have. So I didn't expect them to come after us how they did. They started pressing us from the minute go. Give us a lot of space in behind. So I think once we kind of 10, 15 minutes, we started getting into the game, taking a bit more control. We give them a goal early on. And then we kind of just upped it. We really, really upped it. And it was one of them turnouts that every week we've been creating 6, 7 chances and taking one of them. All what happened yesterday is we took all of them. Every time we took a chance, it ended up in the back of the net. And it was a joy to watch, real joy to watch.
Of course, Prince was back on Tuesday night, but not in the squad at the weekend.
Yeah, but he come on. The squad's starting to fill up again, so I'm starting to get all my injured players back. So as soon as you give me my squad back, it's such a good squad. It's going to give me headaches because I had 5 people not available Saturday to choose to put into the squad. The conversation was with Prince is I needed to see him Wednesday night to see how far off he was. And he was a way off. He's been out for a long time, so I felt like he needed a bit more training. So I weren't going to chuck it. I didn't know the game was going to go like that. To be fair, I thought it'd be a lot tighter. So I wasn't really going to risk chucking him on when he's not at the level that I need him at. So I told him I just need him another week or 2 in training to try to get a little bit more sharpness, a little bit more power in his legs and his sharpness back, and then go from there. And he took it really well. A couple of the other boys were injured. So that was that really.
And the funny thing about it was he was 1-0 down as well.
Yeah, but we play out from the back. Bradley passed the ball to their forward and he scored. We kind of normally we would turn on each other, but this time around we just dusted ourselves off, and then the boys just tore them to pieces. At 7-2, it could have been a lot more by the end of the game.
And of course, you had a conversation with Kai, and now all of a sudden he's smashing in goals now.
Yeah, my issue with Kai was never his ability to create chances or score goals. It was I needed more work rate out of him. I needed more aggression in his running, more aggression in when the ball's aerial. How not to get stuck under the ball, how to come from the side of people, just to kind of make it a little bit more difficult so the second balls drop a lot closer to them instead of them getting any distance on it. He's took it on board, he's improved every week, and he's scoring goals.
So especially for Mark then, I mean, how was it for you captaining the home side against your own team?
Yes, yeah. But that's why they won. That's why we won, I think. Yeah, no, he's been there a year. He's been there years. That captain, holding midfielder, good player, aerially very, very strong. I just felt like we took their strength away from them. We kind of really knew what they was going to do, and we kind of as soon as we turned the ball over, we knew where the space was. And as soon as you let players be one versus one against you, they're in a hell of a lot of trouble. And that's why they kept allowing constantly, where they was pressing us so hard, man for man. They was going man for man. As soon as we skipped one, we had the overload. But look, the credit to them, they're a good team. They are a good team. It's just one of them 25 minutes where we was just unplayable, and we just the 2 fellas in the middle just when they're on it, there's not many better.
You received your bottle of champagne yet from Morden?
No. Am I getting one?
I don't know. I think you might get one from him. You never know. But I mean, going in next week then. I mean, next week is what is it? Milden Hall next week.
Yes, yeah. Milton will be a very tough game. Now it's starting to turn the weather. The pitches are becoming a little bit heavier, a little bit harder to play on. So it really makes a big difference for us what kind of surface we get to play on. That was decent yesterday at Felixstowe. We warmed up at the back on the grass, and when we got onto the pitch, it was fairly playable. So I said to the boys before this cuts up, we've got to do our damage very early, and that's what they've done.
Well, someone's just texted and asked me to ask you about Brad's save on Wednesday night. How good was it?
Is that Bradley texting?
Probably.
Brad. It weren't Brad. It weren't Brad. No.
Yeah, brilliant. It was. Do you know what? It was a dogged game Wednesday. It was so hard. They made it really, really difficult for us. They play that pitch very, very well. I know they don't like it, but they play it very, very well. We had a few chances. We had about 3 or 4 chances second half. We took one of them, and last minute of the game, it looked like a certain goal. A ball dropped down on a 6 yards out from a corner. He just ran in, smashed it, and somehow Bradley saved it.
I even saw their manager saying it was a world class save.
Yeah, brilliant.
So I mean, guys as well. I mean, you both had good wins. I mean, Mark, your game as well. 1-0 down to start with.
Yeah. Against one of player from honest with Dave, we started off really well. We have done recently. Start off games really well, and real basic goal we've conceded. 2 players not the same ball. Centre half marking the wrong side. And it doesn't matter who you're playing against. You give them half a chance, they're going to take it. So Raiders Lane they took a 1-0 lead, and then the best way of reaction is scoring immediately afterwards. I think it took us about a minute and 10 seconds to equalise for even regard. So it was a nice reaction, so exactly what you need when you go 1-0 down. And then from there, sort of, it was first half, we went 3-1 up. That's a goal from Nick, scored 3 and 3, and then the third goal was from Paddy. From a corner, we scored a lot of corners this year, which is good, a bit like Arsenal. And the second half just a bit of a nothing half without Raiders Lane to have a lot of the ball. As you know, on our pitch, conditions are not great. Not an easy pitch to play on, especially at rain. And I'm pleased the game was on because this time last year it would have definitely been off when you got 2 other teams playing on the pitch. It cuts up in midweek. It's never easy. So pleased the game was on. That's a credit to the club, to improvements of the pitch. And the game was, we wasn't at our best, if I'm honest with Dave. We wasn't at our best, but we grind out a result. And I think lately we've been sort of the last 6 performances before this have been good performances, deserved to win. We've won 3, drawn 3, and they lost 1, but always been the better team. Whereas at the start of the season, we struggled with performances, but got the wins over the line. So it's nice to see that we have gone through a patch of good performances and results followed. But Saturday we're still the better team, but we wasn't nowhere near what we've been like recently. So it just shows you what a week can do. 9 points in a week. We're banging it now, 6th, and hopefully long may this continue.
Disappointed though with the attendance.
Yeah, very much so. Someone asked me that. 83 was it, not 93?
83.
Yeah, really, really poor because we're doing okay. We actually I think we had 4 or 5 new fans for the first time there, which hopefully they come back. And I don't know why it's so low, honestly, Dave. I mean, you look at the local area and whoever's playing, but I think Stevenage were away. So it's really poor. But listen, we know if you have cut runs and win games, then that sort of floods the attendance higher. So if we just keep doing what we're doing and going steadily, then hopefully more will come through.
And you had a good win during the week as well.
Yeah, Dunstable. Like I say, at the start of the season, we wasn't scoring enough. I've said on the show many times, we create loads of chances, wasn't scoring enough. But lately, I think we scored 10 in the last 3 games and conceded 1. So it's clicking. And to be fair, mate, I didn't have Steve Cooley on Saturday. I didn't have Bailey Stevenson, obviously my main strikers. Didn't have Tom Bruno, so I was missing 3 key players. So it's nice to still score goals. But 4-0 against Dunstable was never an easy place to go to. Thought the game would be off, especially with them not playing on Saturday and the rain we had. So actually got there as a really nice service. So I was quite surprised it was off Saturday. But they're a young team, play well. But through for how young they are. They can be a bit naive at sometimes overplay, and we just showed a bit of experience and superior, and got the job done. So yeah, really good, David. Just in a real good place at the minute. Really happy, and everyone's confident and flying. But we know our next 2 games are tricky.
Yeah, Stockfold away and then Barton at home.
Yeah, not easy. Both teams are flying. Stockfold are top of the form guide. Barton a second, but just had a dodgy result on the weekend. But listen, when you're winning like Stockfold, I think it'd be 2 teams going with maximum confidence. It's a bit of a bogey ground for me. I've never won there. Always seem to struggle in Stockfold, so hopefully I can get over that. And I've never won 4 games in a row with Welling, so it'd be nice to get a win there, just to get over that sort of monk in the back.
We're talking about players that are missing. Paul, how many did you have missing this week?
Can I say, Dave, what a boring interview that was for me. Honestly, he's comparing his set pieces to the Arsenal. Unbelievable. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I've still got about 4 first-team players out. I ain't going to lie. It was nice to have Jack back yesterday, and I was a bit dubious, a bit like Bill with Prince, whether he's been out 8 games with his broken ribs and punctured lung and or collapsed lung. So I was a bit dubious whether to start him. Very rarely I would do that, to be fair, but I've got to say it was certainly the right decision, because he just brought confidence to that back line. He just won his headers. He done everything I want my centre halves to do, and he was spot on. So yeah, I brought in a young lad who was an ex academy boy or EGA boy. In Gabe Ward, he's on loan now from Stevenage, not St Albans, and he was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So I was really pleased with him coming on board. And to be fair, for someone who played right back or right wing back, he, 2 assists and could have scored 2. If you see the highlights, how he's missed possibly the second one, I do not know. So, bearing in mind, I had a 17-year-old lad from the 18s on the bench. So we are a young side. We might make fun and games about it, jokes, but we are a young side, other than Rolfie, Jack, and Reese. The rest of the lads are only early, very early 20s, or not even 20 yet. So, listen, we started fast. We really did. We got the early goal, deservedly so, and we just sort of and the second goal come not pretty much long after, and we was 2-0. We just wanted to hold it till half time, and we done that. I thought we played in areas where I played 3 up top, where he's normally wide. And actually, Gucci was, back to his best yesterday. He's been a bit off lately, after Tuesday's game, after Saturday's game, and obviously Barton. We've had to have a little bit of a sort of clear the air chat. Tend to have a few of them these days, but it's quite positive. I took the warm up yesterday, and yeah, listen, I told them that they got to start fast. They did start fast. Second half, we obviously got the third goal late on, but on hindsight, I think we could have probably won it 5-0. I think I would be fair to MK Irish. They puffed and huffed, but didn't really create anything that really threatened Max in goal, apart from probably the first minute of the game or first 5 minutes. The fella that normally scores all the game goals just put it over. But other than that, yeah, I thought we was comfortable. I thought my formation was spot on yesterday. And like I say, bringing Jack back into the squad has been a massive plus. And listen, we can joke as much as we like. I think it goes to show when I've got my best players back, we will do well. You got to remember, I'm still missing Sammy. I'm still missing Herbie, Finn. But I'm still looking to bring in a couple of players, which hopefully over the next week or so, I'm hoping that might happen.
Well, Billy's got a few we need to run out.
Yeah, I'm not having them for a run out, mate. Getting ready to go. These are players that are playing somewhere already, and hopefully, well, listen, we'll wait and see. I think Billy and Mark both, on a serious note, would agree that the injuries have affected us this season. Certain games, I think that I thought we was unlucky at Biggleswade Town last week, but we deserved nothing out of Stotfold game. And I thought we was unlucky at Barton, but that's what this league is. We had to win. We had to take points in them last 3 games. We haven't. So, and now we're now chasing the pack. But there'll be a lot of twists and turns in this division. That's for sure. I mean, who saw that result with
I was
Leighton?
going to ask you about that one. Yeah,
Leighton, and Hitchin. Fair play, mate. I think Hitchin are. I will say, I think they're the best side we played this season. When they came to our gas, beat us 4-2. I think they're probably the best side we've played, without a shadow of doubt. And I listen. Whether they've got it in enough to catch Leighton, it's all depending on how Leighton bounce back from a heavy defeat. I'm not sure. They got a game in a week, I think, haven't they?
have a look.
They got a game in a week.
We'll have a look. Hang on, 2 secs.
Oh, it's how they bounce back, and I don't know. Have you got them Mark Saturday? You ain't, have you? No, you've got
Stopford.
Yeah, so
No, Leighton's next game ain't easy either. They play on Saturday away to your local rivals, Paul.
Oh, Hertford. They got Hertford. You're right. And do you know what? The way Hertford are going, fair play. I think that they could probably beat them, especially on their pitch. I thought they struggled on our pitch, but Hertford seems to be going unbelievable. So for Leighton, that's it's funny. Yeah, we'd say it, innit? They're 8 points clear, and we're saying that they've got to win that game. So they need to bounce back. That must hurt them. 5-0 must hurt them. But I think they've got a few injuries, just like everyone else. And if you ain't got a big squad, if you've got to beg and borrow sometimes, it is what it is.
So what I mean, I hear you've had a few issues with your fines.
Yeah, so basically, Kevin, my kit man, yesterday, I've never seen it from him, to be fair. I think he should be ashamed of himself. He put the wrong players down on the set pieces, the players who weren't even in the squad. And when the players saw it, they were going, what? So I had to get him to change it. He threw a bottle water on the floor, and never he had a right huff. He did, right. But he's going on about he wants to try and get back at me about a late team sheet last week. Well, both these boys know that sometimes when people are trying to get from work, I can't confirm the team. I don't know nothing about a fine, but Kevin was he's got to pay the fine, and he owes me 2 points, and he ain't brought them yet.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Honestly, I like it. Yeah, look, he's giving it now on the phone. Look,
Billy, question to you, Bill.
Yes.
Who does your set pieces, mate?
That would be me.
It'd be you. Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yes.
If it was anybody else, though, would you check before they get thrown to the players as a manager?
Yes, it'd be on the board in front of me. It'd never ever not be in my eye line.
Yeah, I think a good manager checks, doesn't they? You know what I mean? But
Yes, a good manager knows everyone's job.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly that. Oh,
how many of you two done the warm up yesterday with the players?
Me.
You did?
Yes.
not me, mate. No.
No, you don't, Mark. So I was busy doing the warm up, I'm afraid. So
That's why you won 3-0. So you got to do it again next week.
Yeah, of course I will do it next week. But that's where it got robbed. I rely on Kevin. He gets paid extortionate money, and he's you know what I mean. He has to write. All he has to do is put names in a little box. They're done in beforehand in the office or wherever we may be. So
It's all right, Paul. It's all right.
yeah, that's fine, Mark. Yeah. Oh. Should we mention your pitch one more time?
We can do fun.
Yeah. Well, not too bad, was it? Yesterday it looked okay. Have Tom Bruno. Oh, again, I didn't have. Oh my god, didn't have Steve Corley. Oh my god.
Tom Bruno prefers me over you, mate. It's not good.
That's yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
don't know, I don't know. I don't know how much you guys go on different social medias, channels and stuff, but I've been going on TikTok for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and the only football player that seems to be getting mentioned on TikTok of recent in non-league is still Ricardo Reis down at Merthyr. It's incredible. Every time I turn it on, somebody else is doing something on him. It's just incredible now. He's up to 20 odd. It's 21, 20. He didn't score yesterday, and they actually won yesterday without him scoring. But I think it's going to be almost impossible for them to keep him for January.
you're going to get him a move. Are you his agent?
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? 10%. But it's
Yeah,
crazy,
got
isn't it?
money
Where
for it.
people have just picked up on him all of a sudden, and just and there was another guy at step 6 as well that's been banging in goals as well. I've seen a couple of times on there as well. That's been smashing in goals all over the place as well. Local lad as well, this sort of area as well that they're talking about as well. His name escapes me in a minute, but he's been smashing goals in. So
what I did, and I was saying, like, did you see something on Bishop Stortford?
Yeah, something happened. Was it so sent off or something? When loads of people sent off.
They were 4-1 up when they got it back. Was it How's Owen? They've got
Yeah,
back.
that's it.
Yeah, a big massive fight occurred, I think.
Did Steve Castle get punched or something? Did he? Bishop Stortford got punched. I heard.
Yeah, I'm glad he got punched or he punched other people. Look at the video.
Oh, really?
I don't know. But yeah, it's quite interesting.
he was on my show last week, Steve Castle. Show me on this week. I could have found out.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah.
But tomorrow night on the Reposs non-league show, we have got Tommy Warrellow from Faversham. He's going to join us tomorrow night, and hopefully Tom Hanley from Merthyr is going to come on as well to have a chat with us as well. But also as well, just for everybody out there, the Monday night show, the non-league roundup show, has been nominated for an award in the non-league Bible podcast awards. So it'd be fantastic if people could just spend a little bit of time and just go on there and actually vote for the show. It would be fantastic to do because say the last time that the show was nominated, one of the people that we're up against again this time round actually went on to one of my feeds and told everybody not to vote for the show, and that's an ex-professional footballer did that on the show. But if you could vote for us, it's nonleaguebible.weebly.com stroke podcast at HTML. You can also find it on non-league the non-league Bible X page as well, and of course there'll be the actual link will be in the top of this show as well. So please give it a vote. It would be fantastic. 2 weeks worth of voting. It'd be fantastic to do it, especially after 15 years in non-league. It'd be great to get a little bit of recognition with the winning of that award. But a massive thank you tonight again, of course, for Mark, for Paul, and for Billy. And hopefully we'll be back this time next week with another 100% record this time next week. But until then, good night.
Good night.